morning, class. Now, I hope that you all enjoyed your weekend, played hard, so I, did some studying. Now, Miss Lin is very proud of all of you for all the accomplishments that you guys have achieved. However, today, Miss Lin is a bit sad for something that I just found out about the class. Now, I found out that some of you have been ostracizing your classmates. Now, what does ostracizing mean? It means to purposely leave someone out of a group or an activity or certain games. Now, you all know the story of the ugly duckling, right? The ugly duckling was born different, and because of that, he was left out and always left alone. Now, I want our class environment to be very friendly. Miss Lin has tried to create an environment where all of you feel comfortable, where all of you are safe. So it's very sad for me to hear that some of you are doing this to your classmates. You see, we are all different and unique in our own ways. Now look at Miss Lin. Miss Lin looks different from all of you, and you know Miss Lin is different, but does that mean that I have to be left out or I have to be excluded? No. Instead, what I would like for all of you to achieve is to embrace the differences that all of us have. Now, each of you has something very different, very unique about you. And that's what makes the world special. Now, imagine a world if everybody was the same, if everybody thought the same, if everybody spoke the same. Do you think it would be interesting? No, right? So it's these differences that help us learn from each other, that help make the world, an interesting place to live in. So Miss Lin has come up with this activity that I hope, will be fun and that all of you can take part in. Now, you know that this class has 30 people, okay? So I want you to get into buddies. Now, I want you to partner with somebody that you would not normally talk to or that you don't really know about. Okay, this person may be of a different gender, of a different ethnic group, speak a different language, or may even come from a different country. And I want you to take this whole week, just to spend recess time together, get to know that person, what are their hobbies, what are their likes, what are their dislikes, and find out how that person may differ from you or what you can learn from that person. And at the end of the week on Friday, you all know that we have our 1 hour free period, right? So for this week, I want that period to be done as a show and tell. Now, what does that mean? That means in your pairs, I would like you to present what you have learned about each other. Now, I'm not restricting this to a normal presentation where you have to talk to the class. You can do it in any way that you want. You can, remember that we did some role playing in the class before, so you can choose to do some role playing. You can even choose to, dress in the ethnic costume of your classmate and become that classmate and talk about that classmate, what you have learned about him or her. Now through this, for this week you will only learn about that one person, but I would like this culture to continue in the class. And from, the weeks coming by, you can learn about everybody in your class. And again, what I really want you to take home from this is that we are all different, we are all unique. That does not mean that we have to exclude each other from activities. Put yourself in the shoes of that person. Would you really want to be left out? It's a very lonely place to be if you're constantly left out, constantly be left alone. And that's not the kind of environment that Miss Lin wants to have in the class. So I'm sure that all of you will cooperate with this, and I'm very excited to see what you come up with on Friday. Okay, so thank you, class, and now we shall begin our lesson for today.